Imagine a world without plants. No towering trees and vibrant flowers or lush meadows. A world devoid of plants would be a world without life as we know it. Plants are the primary producers on Earth, and they achieve this remarkable feat through a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a vital process that occurs within the chloroplasts of plant cells, utilizing the energy of sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a type of sugar. This process is nothing short of a miracle, transforming light energy into chemical energy that fuels nearly all life on our planet. Without photosynthesis, the Earth would be a vastly different place, lacking the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat. Understanding this process is crucial for appreciating the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems and for ensuring the sustainability of life on Earth. Photosynthesis relies on three key ingredients: sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Each ingredient plays a crucial role in this life-sustaining process. Sunlight provides the initial energy needed to power photosynthesis. Plants capture light energy using a pigment called chlorophyll, which gives them their green color. Chlorophyll absorbs light energy, particularly in the red and blue wavelengths, and reflects green light, which is why we perceive plants as green. Carbon dioxide, a gas found in the atmosphere, serves as the building block for glucose. Plants obtain carbon dioxide through tiny pores on their leaves called stomata. These pores allow for gas exchange, taking in carbon dioxide from the air and releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Water is essential for photosynthesis, acting as a source of electrons and hydrogen ions. Plants absorb water through their roots, transporting it up to the leaves where photosynthesis takes place. The first stage of photosynthesis, known as the light-dependent reactions, occurs within the thylakoid membranes of chloroplasts. During this stage, light energy is captured and converted into chemical energy in the form of ATP and NADPH. When sunlight strikes a chlorophyll molecule, it excites an electron to a higher energy level. This excited electron is then passed along a chain of electron carriers, releasing energy along the way. This released energy is used to pump protons across the thylakoid membrane, creating a proton gradient. This gradient stores potential energy, which is then used to generate ATP, the primary energy currency of cells. Simultaneously, water molecules are split apart in a process called photolysis, releasing electrons, hydrogen ions, and oxygen as a byproduct. The electrons from water replace those lost by chlorophyll, while the hydrogen ions contribute to the proton gradient. Section 4, Building Blocks of Life, the Calvin cycle. The second stage of photosynthesis, the Calvin cycle, takes place in the stroma of chloroplasts. During this stage, carbon dioxide is fixed into organic molecules, ultimately producing glucose. The Calvin cycle begins with the fixation of carbon dioxide. An enzyme called rubisco catalyzes the attachment of carbon dioxide to a 5-carbon sugar called RuBP. The resulting 6-carbon molecule is unstable and quickly splits into 2 3-carbon molecules. These molecules then undergo a series of reactions, using energy from ATP and NADPH produced during the light-dependent reactions. Through these reactions, the 3-carbon molecules are reduced, gaining electrons and hydrogen ions. Ultimately, these molecules are rearranged to form glucose, a 6-carbon sugar that serves as the primary energy source for plants and ultimately for all life on Earth. Section 5. Essential outputs, glucose and oxygen, gifts from plants. Photosynthesis produces 2 essential outputs, glucose and oxygen. These outputs are vital for sustaining life on Earth and play critical roles in various biological processes. Glucose, the primary product of photosynthesis, serves as the primary energy source for plants and the organisms that consume them. Plants use glucose to fuel their growth, development, and reproduction. Animals obtain glucose by consuming plants or other animals that have consumed plants. Oxygen, released as a byproduct of photosynthesis, is essential for the survival of most living organisms. Oxygen is used in cellular respiration, the process by which cells convert glucose into usable energy. Section 6. Photosynthesis, the cornerstone of our planet's health. Photosynthesis is not merely a biological process, it is the foundation upon which our planet's health and the well-being of all living organisms depend. Its importance extends far beyond the individual plant, encompassing global carbon cycling, climate regulation, and ecosystem stability. As a major carbon sink, photosynthesis plays a vital role in regulating Earth's climate. Plants absorb vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, mitigating the effects of greenhouse gas emissions. Deforestation and land use changes that reduce plant cover contribute to rising atmospheric CO2 levels and exacerbate climate change. Photosynthesis forms the basis of food chains and ecosystems worldwide. As primary producers, plants convert sunlight into usable energy, supporting a vast web of life. Herbivores rely on plants for sustenance, and carnivores in turn depend on herbivores. Understanding photosynthesis is crucial for addressing global challenges such as climate change, food security, and environmental sustainability. By studying and harnessing the power of this remarkable process, we can develop innovative solutions to mitigate climate change, enhance crop yields, and preserve the biodiversity of our planet.